Hey everyone, Couch Investor back to another video for today. So let's talk about Square. Shall I say Block? This name change is still very confusing. Anyways, in this video, we're going to talk about the Bitcoin hardware wallet, a little update on that front. We're going to have a look at 3 analyst notes, most of them pretty positive. If you've been following the stock, year to date, it's down 11% or so. But since the lows back in February, the stock has actually rallied around 63%. So pretty impressive, pretty nice bounce back. But those are just short-term movements. The last couple of years, Square Block has been performing even in a pandemic, and the future looks brighter than ever. We're gonna have a look at all of that in just a bit. But first, I want to thank The Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. The Motley Fool is a company that provides investing insight and stock recommendations for investors of all skill sets and risk levels. You all know how much I love researching new stocks and trying to find the next best investment. So I'm proud to partner with The Motley Fool to bring you 10 free stock picks from their popular product, Stock Advisor. Now, Stock Advisor has beat the market by more than 4x. So all you have to do is go to fool.com/couch investor to get your free 10 stock picks now. All right, so first up, a quick update on the Bitcoin wallet. It's going to be hardware and software, but they say here that the hardware is only going to be a small part of the experience. If you're familiar with hardware wallets, especially this one right here, the Ledger Nano S, you know that sometimes it can be a pain to use, right? Interface, not that great. Then the password, the phrases, it's a pain. So they're working on something much better. They're incorporating fingerprint sensors, which makes so much sense, right? Fingerprint, reader, and you're in your wallet. Why do you need a 24-word phrase that most of us probably forget if you haven't written it down? And even if you have written it down, how secure is that, right? Somebody finds the paper, then access your wallet. So they're working on that. They believe pins, password, and seed phrases are confusing and often not secure, given the workarounds normal people have to create, given all the friction. Now, like I said, there's going to be a hardware and software. The software is a mobile application. So basically what they want to do here, you will only need to interact with the hardware in combination with the mobile app to authorize larger, less frequent transactions above an amount of your choosing, which makes a lot of sense if you ask me. Again, this is just a tiny side project. Will be nice to get incorporated with the whole ecosystem, but just I thought I'd give you an update on that. All right, moving up to the next topic, which are the 3 notes from the different analysts. So the first one, this one comes from Andrew Jeffrey from Truist. I believe I pronounced it correctly. So he said in a research note on Friday, whenever that came out, that he remains optimistic about the stock and the flow of money into Cash App. I've talked about this repeatedly. The amount of money that flows into the ecosystem is extremely important. He maintained a buy rating on the stock with a price target of $220. He said, "We assert Cash App funding is shifting to direct deposits, and growth of this more predictable funding source will accelerate as Block invests to drive cash card attach." He continues by saying that he expects management to push for growth in usership for the Cash App and that the company's unit economics are good. He said that Square seller can now offer buy now, pay later services through Afterpay, obviously, and that Cash App users can repay the loans using debit cards linked to the app. That would generate interchange revenue for Block. Many investors underestimate the potential for the seller-focused business to monetize its buy now, pay later capability. Cash App should see rising demand as Block makes it easier to repay loans. And he ends, "This will spin the flywheel faster, in our estimation, creating a virtuous cycle detractors downplay." I agree with everything he said, and he says what I've been saying from the start. The seller side is a very important part of Square, Block, the whole thesis here. Everybody loves Cash App, right? But the seller side is key, especially now with the buy now, pay later option. The whole integration will happen now from the seller side, will flow to Cash App, Afterpay. And like he said, the flywheel will start spinning faster and faster. Let's go to the next one. This comes from an analyst at Mizuho. So Dan Dolev raised his price target to $190 from $180. So they had a survey and it showed that parents with teenage kids see Cash App as a leading financial app. Strong popularity amongst teenagers could potentially drive several million incremental monthly active users and upside to 2022 Cash App gross profit. The results also show that teens are using Cash App more and more with a higher usage and monthly transaction volumes versus competing Gen Z platforms. Again, it's also very important that as you start with a smaller demographic and you grow with them, the amount of money will increase over time as well. Well, in a good case, unless they go, I don't know, homeless or something. Continues by saying that overall more than 2/3 of parents with kids age 13 plus who use these apps say they use them either daily or weekly. Cash App screens most positively here, as 21% of kids are reportedly engaged on a daily basis compared to an average 11% for all other apps. Honestly, I don't really know why they engage so much with the app unless they buy and sell Bitcoin constantly, or maybe they trade, but at that age, come on. Almost 2/3 of parents whose kids use Cash App said that they recorded a monthly transaction volume of $50 to $300 versus approximately 52% of all other apps. And he ends by saying that they estimate that Cash App may reach as many as 2 to 4 million of the 20 million individuals aged 13 to 18 in the United States. This is implied by the results as well as Cash App's current share of the US adult population, 44 million monthly active users, represents approximately 25% share of more than 170 million individuals aged 18 to 65. Dolev forecasts these raised estimates for Cash App could drive at least 2% or more potential upside to the product's gross profit in 2022. And the last one is from Keybanc Capital Markets, raised the price target from $175 to $180. Gives an explanation here. Block is well positioned to benefit from a shifting fintech industry landscape that favors two-sided ecosystem synergies, buy now, pay later, driven e-commerce, super apps, and crypto optionality. Well, wouldn't say crypto optionality because we all know that the only crypto here is Bitcoin on Cash App. So I don't really have anything to add. I agree with everything they said. So most of these things have been discussed on this channel repeatedly. With Square, Block, it's only a matter of time until this thing explodes in a positive way. Right now, like I said, when you start with, let's say, 13, 14, 15 years old, in 10 years, those will probably graduate, have jobs, so more money flows into the system. Like I said, it's all about the inflows. And as time goes by, you will see how that positively affects the business. The last two things I want to mention, and those are two announcements that they made back in March. So first up is Square announces a partnership with Codebase to boost entrepreneurship in Scotland. Again, quite nice to see them move a bit more in the UK and in Europe. And the second one was Square Loyalty and Square Marketing launch for Irish businesses. Now, we know that Square has had a super tiny presence in Ireland for a while, so it's nice that they continue to evolve there. Obviously, I do believe that they need to grow in Europe much, much faster than what they've been doing in the last couple of years. It's probably going to happen through M&A, but it remains to be seen because in Europe, they are already super big players. Revolut, huge. Monzo, very, very big as well. Probably others as well. If you're one of those European viewers and you're using one of those apps, let me know down in the comments below which one. Obviously, personally, if Cash App does become available in Europe and has all the functionalities that it has in the United States, yes, I will probably switch to that because then I might participate in those competitions. I might send money easier to US subscribers, to US friends and family as well, but that's just me. So that will be it for this video. Hopefully you liked it. Do share your thoughts down in the comments below about Block, Square, the Bitcoin wallet, everything you want to mention with regards to the company. down in the comments below. If you like this type of videos, leave it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, maybe hit that subscribe button. As always guys, take care, stay safe, and see you all in the next video. Bye bye.